Hi, this is Jeannine, and this is my teammate Heather Johnson. Together we make up Team Spatial Arrows. We've created an app for residents of North Vancouver so they can determine which areas of the North Shore to avoid and seek out during hot weather. As climate change intensifies, extreme weather events such as heat waves are expected to increase. These extreme heat events can put people at risk of becoming sick and even dying. This is a particular danger for the elderly, the sick, and the young. This is the reason that we chose to make an app to help people escape from extreme summer heat. When you open the app, you'll see a splash page comes up, and this just shows you how to use the app and what each different thing means. Once you come in here, you can take a look at the app, and right over on the side here, you'll see the legend. And you can scroll down through the legend and see what each thing means. For example, here is the distance from parks. So you can see that the dark red areas, such as over here, are the areas that are really far away from the parks. That means that they'll be warmer in the summer, and they're probably the types of areas that you would want to avoid if you're trying to stay cool. You can also take a look through here. We've got our layers list, so you can turn things on and off. If you want to turn off the distance from parks, for example, you can turn that off in here. You can also take a look up here. We've got different water parks in North Vancouver. So you can click on each one of these and it'll take you right to the water park so you can see where it is. You can also scroll around. For example, we've come over here and now we're in Lynn Canyon. So if you put in Lynn Canyon up in here, you can add that in. So that means that when you scroll around and take a look at other things, you can always come back to it if you want. The last thing that we've got here is the Near Me widget. So you can put in your location. And from here, what you can do is you can toggle this around to find different things that are nearby. So for example, here with the parks, you can click on this park and you'll see that there's a park within 62 meters of this dot here. So when you click through, you'll see that this park is called Pioneer Park, as well as there's dogs on leash allowed. There's no washrooms, there's no lighting, and there's no fountains. So each one of these different parks will have different washrooms, lighting, fountains. They may or may not have these. And these are important when you're trying to find a park area that you want to be in when it's hot. While this app is useful for residents in the North Shore, it can also be used by the local government to determine priority areas for creating shade or adding parks to keep residents cool. We hope to expand this app in the future to include parks which are accessible to people with disabilities, as well as those who have mobility restrictions. As well, we'd like to allow interactive user feedback. This app can be launched from any desktop computer or mobile device with a compatible browser. All the data in this app is open data from the District of North Vancouver. We hope you enjoy finding the coolest places in North Vancouver.